Yes, people, how are we? How are we today? We've just come across some terrible news, to be honest. Right, but before we start, though, make sure you smash the like and share button always. Road to 500. Not very enthusiastic on this video. Obvious reasons, which I shall share with you right now. Obviously, we've seen how the game went last night with Southampton in the League Cup, which we won. But at what cost? You know, at the cost of losing Leoni to a torn ACL, confirmed by Romano, the club, and many other reporters as well. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Torn his ACL and will be out for several months after an excellent debut in the League Cup last night. But also Arneslot very happy. An unlucky injury for Leoni, who will try to be back before the end of the season. People, fuck. Now, we knew last night, from what we could tell from the players' emotions, it was a bad one. Holding his knee as well. I think we all kind of got the vibe that it weren't something great at all. I'm gutted for him, man. I really am. He was boss last night. He was great. You can tell there's a real player in there. 18 years of age, looking that good on his debut. Very calm, relaxed, decent centre half, and now he's torn his ACL. Now we better hope this doesn't wreck his career. You know what I'm saying? Let's hope he absolutely smashes his rehab, gets eased in slowly, yeah. I don't think it'll be till next season, to be honest, people. Next season. Be lucky to get him back for pre-season, and to get him a full pelt again for a while. That's just what I think. You know, these type of injuries, they're tough, man. They're tough. Especially when it's like one of your debutants getting an injury like that. It's not nice. It's not nice to see for any player to go through that. You know, whether it's a rival club or whatever, a player that you hate playing against, but they've pulled off an injury like that. It's not nice to see, man. It's not. I don't like that. I don't like that in footy. I really don't. So, you know, it's sad to see people. So now, where does that leave us? Well, I'll just fix that for you. 3 centre halves. 3. Uno, dos, tres. Centre halves. Until when? Until January? If Gahey weren't a must, people, then he is now. You know what I'm saying? He is now. He was anyway, in my opinion. He was anyway. So we have Van Dijk, 34. Still a Rolls Royce. Still getting better as he ages. He's just a freak of nature. I say this all the time. He's excellent. Keeps getting better. Konate, he's a little bit injury prone, but he's been solid so far. Started off a bit shaky first couple of games, but he seems to got his act together now. And Joe Gomez, who's not the same guy as he was years ago. Again, hampered by injuries for years. You can tell it's knocked him out of stride a bit. Still a handy squad player to have, don't get me wrong. But he weren't great last night, was he, people? And this is what I'm saying. Say if anything can happen in football, people. So imagine Van Dijk or Konate or Gomez gets an injury, then we're down to 2. One of 2 of them get injured, down to 1. Now we have players who can play there as well in other positions, such as Endo. We're now a DM short, midfielder short. Robbo can play there also. We're now a left back short because of that. So, you know, we've got a lot of games coming up and a lot of tough games as well, people. So, you know, we better pray that none of them get injured. But what we do know now is that they're going to be playing a hell of a lot of games. Could end up getting fatigued or whatever. We're going to be lucky to get to January without any more injuries in that department. Seriously. So we need to keep every single one of them in bubble wrap. Honest to God. We have to go out in January and recruit in that position. 1 or 2. Simple as. Maybe get Gahey in. He's integral. He was anyway. He's quality. Get him in. Because Konate's going anyway next summer. That's just what I'm feeling. I think he's going. I think he's already off to Madrid. I think a lot of people also get that same vibe as well. That same feel. So get him in January. And get another one in as well. Who's obviously not brilliant, but can fill the void. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking Ozan Kabak or what's the other guy called? Ben Davis level. Someone okay enough. Do you know what I'm saying? It'll be interesting to see. We have to act on it in January, and that's a heavy injury. That, you know what I'm saying? Devastating, man. Devastating. You know, it happens in football, though, people. It happens to all of us. Happens to every team. It's just not nice, though, at all. It's never nice seeing a player go through that. Never nice at all. So obviously, we wish him all the best. Wish him a speedy recovery. We wish him the best rehabilitation as well. And, we hope that he comes back, the beast that what he was last night. We just hope. You just got to hope, people, because you never know. Like these type of injuries, let's be realistic, they can really ruin a player's career. Might not come back the same. But on the other hand, you look at Van Dijk, who come back from his ACL. He's just got better. You know what I'm saying? Still a Rolls Royce. It could happen to him. Look, he's only 18, people. Still plenty of time for development, but that's another thing we can go into as well. Will that hinder his development? Of course, it's taken a year out of his career, pretty much. A lot of football he's missing out on, which he would have got plenty of chances this season if he was fully available. So that's tough to take, man. It really is. It's tough to take. So, we wish him the best. I wanted to keep this video short and simple. Just get it out there to you guys. Let us know what you think in the comments anyway. That's, it's sad, isn't it? But, Gay, we have to go out and get him now. We should have got him anyway. You know what I'm saying? We should have got him in the summer. But we were haggling over 5 million or something like that, when we could have got the deal done earlier than deadline day. Now, don't get me wrong. We were unlucky enough to get that done. That was out of our control in the end. It was 35 million, something like that, 30 plus 5 mil add-ons, whatever it was, or 40, I don't know, something like that. And, it's just down to Steve Parish and Glasner just being absolute bozos for not, letting their man get the move, which is what he wanted. But obviously, he's a professional guy. He's going to get on with it. He's going to keep playing football for Palace. He's going to play against us on Saturday. Probably put in a great game, as he always does. And this is why we need him, guys. We need to bring him in. No wait until next summer when his contract's up. Get him ASAP. I want to see him walking through the access corridors on January the 1st in Liverpool red. You know what I'm saying? Has to happen. We have to do it. We have to act fast. So yeah, people, big love to everyone that tunes in. Appreciate all of you. And I'll catch you on the weekend. However, I'll get my Palace preview out before Saturday. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Peace out. Have a good one.